Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, October 24th, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, Kash Patel came out yesterday, the FBI director, with a barn burner of a reveal. He announced that the FBI has busted an NBA sports rigging ring guilty of tens of millions of dollars in fraud and theft. He said the arrests include current and former NBA players, as well as members of the Gambino, Bonanno, and Lucchese crime families. And on the heels of that, the New York FBI Assistant Director Christopher Rea revealed that NBA players and coaches were allegedly used by the Italian mafia to lure high-stakes poker players into rigged games. The games were fixed using X-ray technology, with the profits funneled back to fund the Italian mafia families. Let's not forget, this is the day after the poly market was accepted and being utilized by the NHL. Is it all connected? Well, your guess is as good as mine, but it sure seems very, very strange, to say the least. Eric Adams is now going to endorse Andrew Cuomo in New York City's mayor's race. President Trump he truthed something out yesterday. And he said the federal government was preparing to surge in San Francisco, California on Saturday. But friends of his who live in the area called him to ask him not to go forward with the surge, and that the mayor, Daniel Lurie, was making substantial progress. Now, there is a lot more to this story, but I find it very interesting that President Trump isolated San Francisco, California. Carolyn Levitt was in the White House press room yesterday, and she was calling out journalists, and I use that term loosely, that were in the room. And she said that there are some of them that repeatedly denied the reality that Democrats gave Medicaid benefits to illegals. And so she brought some examples. One of those examples was an illegal alien from Laos was arrested for murder, robbery, and felony possession of a firearm. And then she went on and she gave several different examples of those types of things that have happened. And, again, Carolyn Levitt, she is on top of things. She is very sharp. And I, for one, am glad to see her at the White House as the White House press secretary. There was a historic $198 billion September surplus, the biggest in U.S. history, and the deficit shrunk by $41 billion. And you know who was that called that out? Tucker Carlson. President Trump reported yesterday that there is a grand jury deliberating on an indictment of Adam Schiff. He was asked about that, and his response was, "I hope it's true." He had some other choice words to say about Adam Schiff, and I'm not going to repeat them here. They were lengthy. We'll talk about it more on our live broadcast this morning, but it looks like old Shifty Schiff may be on the chopping block in more ways than one. President Trump revealed that an anonymous billionaire has just sent in a check for $130 million to keep paying our troops. Trump says the person doesn't want to be named or recognized. Now, nobody knows who it is, but I have a feeling that the person who sent it, his name might rhyme with Smilon, but again, that's just my opinion, and your guess is as good as mine. I'd love to know who you guys think it is. And then finally today, as you know, it's been a rough week for me, and the real Alex sent me a message yesterday, and I thought I'd share it with all of you. It said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames." This was a quote by Rumi. And Alex, thank you for sending that. And I thought everyone could benefit from this. It's been a long, hard road, but we're getting there. So that's all we have for today. We will be going live at 9 a.m. Pacific time on TikTok, X, Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook. Hope you can join us. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk again soon.